You know the name Al Capone, don't you? The man who ruled the streets of Chicago, the infamous gangster of the Prohibition era. But do you really know my story? Let me take you back to the beginning. I was born in Brooklyn, New York in 1899. A tough neighborhood where you either fought to survive or got left behind. School wasn't for me, so I dropped out after the 6th grade and found my education on the streets. That's where I met Johnny Torrio, the man who changed my life forever. In 1920, Johnny called me to Chicago. He saw potential in me and I saw opportunity. Prohibition had just begun, and with alcohol outlawed, there was a gold mine waiting to be tapped. We built an empire, smuggling booze and running speakeasies. When Torrio retired after a close call, I took over. I was only 26, but I was ready. I expanded our operations, bribed officials, and eliminated rivals. By 1925, I was the king of Chicago's underworld. They called me Scarface, but to me, it was just business. Then came the St. Valentine's Day Massacre in 1929. 7 of Bugs Moran's men were gunned down, and the city was shocked. They said I ordered the hit, but no one could prove it. Still, it marked the beginning of the end. The public and the feds were turning against me. The IRS got me, not for murder or bootlegging, but for tax evasion. Can you believe it? In 1931, I was sentenced to 11 years in federal prison. I ended up in Alcatraz, the infamous rock in the middle of San Francisco Bay. From there, my empire crumbled. After nearly 8 years behind bars, my health was failing. Syphilis had taken its toll. In 1939, they let me go, but I was a shadow of my former self. I spent my last years in Florida, out of the game and out of time. In 1947, at the age of 48, I died of a stroke. People remember me as a ruthless gangster, but there's more to my story. I was a product of my time, a man who rose from nothing to control an empire. Love me or hate me, my name still echoes through history. I'm Al Capone, and this was my story.